welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Margaret Hunt-Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. Now it's headed down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. McCollum, the 2, and Hood, the 3. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Ball, and it's Park in at the 3. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now, once again, Junior taking home Player of the Month honor. Greg, what an incredible year he's had.
All year long, Junior's been playing at a different level compared to the rest of the league. His dominance has been from the get-go. Not surprised to see him take another Player of the Month. This guy really deserves it.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Rockets.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Well, they got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip away.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Down low, here's Park. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Junior's got his second basket.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Covington passes to Lillard. And it's Hood in the corner. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Passes to Porzingis. Rebounded by Covington.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
McCollum, no good.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And stolen by Hood. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Greg, when he gets going, he has been hard to stop, hasn't he? Junior taking home another Player of the Week award.
And not the first time Junior's been unstoppable. He looked in control every time he took the floor. Great effort and a well-deserved award. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Cullen passes to Lillard. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Hood with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. McCollum right side. Got a piece of it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. Good on the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 6. The pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Here's Lillard. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. The feed to Hood. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Hood's got 5 now. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 8-point game. Dishes it to Lillard. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
And Junior throws it down.
No, a little above the rim work from Junior. I mean, he's a nice target to have on the lob. I mean, if he can make the catch, he'll throw it down.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard scanning the floor, and the shot goes in.
When Lillard goes to work in the screen and roll, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you pretty much pick your poison with him in these sets.
McCollum against Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes,
like
they
you
can.
Like you say, let it play out. And it's Junior missing. Trail Blazers trail by 7. McCollum kicks to Hood.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Ball. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And McCullough is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
Outside, Ball. To the paint. He's looking for Kleba and finds him. Here's Park. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, he shows some patience with that pump fake. Junior can beat opponents in a number of different ways.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, Junior. A different look for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Junior throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Pass to Canner. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. Keith Cauley-Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in. And that's now 7 points for Damian Lillard.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Lillard with the rebound. Trail Blazers trail by 11. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Lillard. He just fills out the defense. He doesn't rush it. When they play off of him, he torches him. When they crowd him, he'll pull off the J. If they get too close, he'll drive.
Passes it to Junior. And they double up Doncic. Dallas moving it around. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
All free throws good from Doncic. Trailblazers trail by 10. There's the pass to Canner. The dish now to McCollum. Another shot. Here's Giles, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip. Right side, Porzingis. They get a hand on it. Inside, here's Park, and Covington sends it back. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 15. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. All out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Park in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I think Junior takes more pride in a pass like that than he does in scoring a bucket. I mean, that's the unselfish attitude he brings on the court.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. From the stripe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Pass to Park. Clock at 4. There's Ball with the 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Kings, was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Covington passes to McCollum. Portland again missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on, that's not a smart shot.
Here's Porzingis, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Portland again missing.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hood finds McCollum. Collins looking around. Lock at 6. Back to McCollum. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 11 points.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
Pass to Junior. Porzingis at the elbow. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trailed by 19. And here's Hood. 5 points in the game. The pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum outside. Pass to Covington. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Junior. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Hood, the pass to Nurkic. This one for 3. Hood can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 23. Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Doncic against Hood. Lillard, bounce pass. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
Free throw good, Junior. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Junior. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Covington. And stolen by Junior. Passes it to Brunson. Up top, Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 10 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
From 18 feet away, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 14.
Now we're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lillard outside. The pass to Giles. Shoots. And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. Here's Park. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Park's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you know his fans love how fearless Junior is. He knows he's going to have to deal with contact, and it doesn't bother him one bit.
Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Pass to Trent. It's tipped. Now Lillard. Shoots over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Dallas shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Now Lillard. He's got 14 to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Back to Doncic. Kleba kicks to Brunson. He feeds it to Junior. The layup missed. And for Portland, they're shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Trent. From the baseline, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
Hard enough to guard in the half court. Junior showing us what happens when he has room to roam.
Lillard way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Dallas. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 20. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
McCollum against Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And with With a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lillard. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to Covington. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Lillard, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Passes to Junior. Now here's Doncic over McCollum. Dallas no good that time either. Lillard against Ball. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
Well, there's no shortage of grip to Junior's game. He gets his elbows dirty. He'll come right at you and force you into mistakes.
Free throw good, Junior. He doesn't get the second one. The Trailblazers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Got that one up quick. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Richardson kicks to Junior. And Cantor pulls it down. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. From deep. Parks' shot is off. Portland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Covington's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Junior throws it down.
Wow, I love everything Junior is doing tonight, playing with intensity and getting big buckets.
Here's McCollum. And that one hits back iron. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Junior throws it down.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Now the pass to Trent. Here's Giles. Cauley Stein defending, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Richardson kicks to Junior. Pass to Kleba. Down low. And another. Once again, shot good from Junior. Parks got 31.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, one in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for McCollum. Here's Simons. Brunson covering. And it's Simons missing. Dallas shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
To the middle. Covington with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Trent. Here's Cantor. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And for Portland, they're shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Porzingis with the block. Cantor against Brunson. Here's Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on the...
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Mavericks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. They've got Junior. James Johnson is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Simons. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Tipped away. Johnson with it. Jones covering. And Junior throws it down.
High effort play. One thing Junior's known for, his ability to outwork others.
Trey Burks checked in for the Mavericks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Free throw good, Junior. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Simons to stop the run. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Simons has got his first 2 points. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Park. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Finney-Smith's got 4 this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Collins against Porzingis. Collins passes to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
No clue where that pass.
And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Portland, no good that time either. Dallas shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Basket counts. Junior's got 38 points.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Passes it to Simons. Kicks it to Little. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giles the pass to Simons. The three-pointer no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Park. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Park's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the pass to Little. Here's Simons. He kicks it to Little. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. I think we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Park. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And for Portland, their shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Fires for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Brunson with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one falls for Brunson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From 13, and again, it's Portland converting.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And here's Junior. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.